So why does this matter? Social emotional learning has to do with self-esteem, with school readiness. There's tons of studies out there that this is happening early on. It's a developmental skill, and we can help children through play at an early age of development. And when we do that, when they're able to manage their emotions and social situations and executive functioning, then they're better able to be ready for school in a larger environment and attain academics. If you think about it, it's being able to pause and think and attend to what's happening around them, which relates to academics in so many ways. And then, of course, job success and life goals. The number one reason for not doing well at a job or getting fired actually is not getting along with others. So these are the foundation for all of these things. And really, what we talk about in education for social emotional learning is if you can't reach them, you can't teach them. So that's what we need to work on, that regulation and executive functioning to be able to function in these social situations, to be able to attain academics. So it's not just about making friends and getting invited to birthday parties. It's much more than that. So why is it important to partner with parents to make it stick? Well, parents are a child's number one social emotional teacher. It starts there, and that's where the most impact is. So if we think about a whole child approach, the whole child includes the whole family and definitely includes the caregivers and the parents. We can attain so much information from parents at home about how we can be supporting them in other environments, but we can also be equipping parents with knowledge and skills that we have to empower them to support their children in these natural environments. So, we have teachers, and their number one training and focus is providing knowledge for academics. And we have music teachers and we have sports teachers. Well, parents' number one goal is to do a little bit of all of that, but to focus on social emotional learning. And there's really no handbook for parenting ever. And there's definitely no handbook for parenting children with additional needs like we talked about. And so we as educators and therapists and teachers can then share that information with parents. And that has been my mission for a long time, in providing practical strategies and resource to share knowledge and information with parents to help them support their children. So if you look at this slide, we're looking at the child in the middle as a whole child and thinking about their world. Yes, their world might be a little bit different in times of change, but oftentimes they're spending a lot of time with peers, potentially extended family, teachers, but the most part of their time, especially in times like now that we're in, they're spending time with parents and caregivers. So we might, think that we have this great strategy and tool that works with them in the, half an hour we're with them, the hour that we're with them, or maybe it's just an assessment that we've done to provide some strategies. But if we're not training the parents and the caregivers, then it's really not going to be able to help the child flourish and extend into the world that they're in on a daily basis. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about carryover and generalization.